everybody. Welcome to Late Night Lenormand, or Late Morning Lenormand if you're in Australia. Just going to go and get that coffee, heat it up a bit. Yep. How are you all? Oh, hi, guys. I just went and got my coffee. So, Michelle Mabel, GMR5, Linda B, the face painter, Melinda Dutra, Kristen, Karen Bissell, Marie Sutton, Bonnie Russell. Hello. Thank you for joining me for Late Night Lenormand. I think I'm going to keep doing it this time on Tuesdays. So, of course, I'm not just going to use Lenormand cards. I'll be using, in some instances, Kipper or Sibylla as well, or even the tea cards. So, yeah, it is. Hubby made it for me about half an hour ago, and I've just taken my time getting ready, so it went a bit cooler, so I just zapped it. It's really sweet. He lets me use his Skipper mug, which is his mug, and it's very, very sweet of him. Oh, I'll just turn that. I've tried for as much natural light as possible. I do have the dining room light on here. I want as much natural light as possible. Because I feel it's really important to bring that in. And, yeah, I love the light through there. We'll put the potpourri at the back there. Oh, thank you, face painter. Thank you very much. That's very sweet of you. I really appreciate that. Now, pretty much the normal thing. I haven't looked at any news feeds that the last day or so. So we might bring up the news feed. But what questions do you guys have? And I'll use my general thing here. I think this pretty well covers most things. I do want to do a grand tableau one day. I'm not quite sure what to do a grand tableau on. Would like to do one. Hi, Cartomancy. Hi, Jane Finley English. Well, of course, the Queen hasn't met Lilibet yet. She's in America, but I think she will. You know what? I think that a lot of the tensions there are people want to stir it up as things settle down with those people. It's people, if they're just left to themselves, they'll sort it out. But, there's always people who want to do stick their all in because they feel like they own every member of that family. They don't. You can't own people, as has been known for a very long time. Hi, Sheila. Inquisitive. Hi. Sherry French. Hi, Sheila. I'll send you an email about us doing something together, and Nasty Women Tarot, we've got to do something as well. So let's have a look at a couple of things. So shall we take a look at what person everybody wants to find? It's very wet and rainy here, but I've got as much natural light coming in at the back. I have a candle lit in the blue thing there at the back as well. I've got candles lit here, and my favourite lamp. My hubby bought me the lamp. I absolutely love and adore it. It was my main Christmas present last year. It's got the Tree of Life on it, or a version of the Tree of Life on it. And yeah, I absolutely love it. I love having it on. It puts beautiful light out. If you can hear very soft music in the background, I have something on the television screen. Gorgeous picture with butterflies flying through it, so it's not still. Yeah. So let's have a look. Oh, the lilies just flew out. I wonder why the lilies flew out. That's interesting. So again, as I said, I don't try and know everything about. I'm getting better with the Lenormand and the meaning and stuff. The timing sheet. It must. So the lilies are love, I think. Number 30. Sexuality, purity and retirement. Retirement would be fun, wouldn't it? If we could look forward to retirement from the man. From June on, I'm going to be July. In July, I'm going to start lessons. If you want some lessons in reading tarot, not any of the others at this stage, for tarot. And also I'm thinking of doing some seminars. One is in the history of tarot and cartomancy. They'll have a little bit of Lenormand tied into it, the history of stuff. And I'm also going to be looking at, there's quite a few academic articles written about tarot and the images and things like that. So I'm going to be having a look at that and seeing if I can come up with some sort of a seminar where I do the presentation and then we use Zoom or something and can discuss things about what I've put forward. Got your frozen banana. So that's something I'm looking at doing too. So what's going on here? Fox News host Kayleigh McEnany says she'd never lied as Trump press secretary. Okay. Amid gaffes at G7. Oh, come on. That's Sky News again. Okay, so retirement. That's interesting. That's the King of Spades. The King of Swords. Prosecution in retirement, maybe? Never know. You never know. So that just flew out of the deck. So we're going to look at, yeah, here he goes. Bibi is taking after Trump and saying, I'm going to topple the fraudulent government. This is set up really bad. If he's allowed to get away with it, it won't do. It just won't do. He's been pushed out completely and he's not happy about it. But deal with it, you big baby. This could stand for him too. So what we might do is we'll look at Trump, hey, and we'll just have a look at what's going on with Trump. Past, present, future. What's going on with him? State of mind. Hi, Ron from Unconditional Love Tarot. Hi, Clarence Fields. Okay. Past. Got the key. The key is evidence, significant information, clues. It's quite an important card. In the past. Urgent. Locks, things being unlocked. Presently with Trump. 32. Is that roads? Or clouds? Or the moon? It's the moon. Intuition, reputation, cycles. He's going back through just cycling through his usual stuff. He's run out of things to say. But the moon, in terms of time, it's 28 days. Full moon or new moon. We've got a full moon coming up. It's also within a 28-day cycle. I did a reading a few weeks back that I asked if Trump's downfall going to just start in June, and I still believe that that's the case. Okay, in the future. So this is his state of mind we're looking at. He thinks that the key, that he's got all the key in the past, that he had everything wrapped away, but he still has this sense of urgency. He wants to wrap things up urgently. 28 days. He's possibly feeling, was it 16th of August? He's saying he's going to be reinstated. He's not, by the way. But in his future, we've got the Tower, which can mean authoritarianism. It can mean imprisonment, isolation. So he's fearing, he's going to be feeling very isolated and alone. There's everywhere you look out at this tower, there is just nowhere really to go. It's surrounded by mountains and stuff. So he's not going to be feeling too good. Isolation, organisations. It could be that his organisation as well. You got any holidays coming up? What do you call them? No, the English call them bank holidays. Do you, in the US, do you have any holidays coming up in the next month or so? Moonchild, hi. Hi, Em. But it's about his state of mind. So he's going to be feeling really isolated in the future, and that's in the next month or so, say July. 4th of July. Oh, 4th of July is coming up. Okay. So as far as timing goes, governmental holiday, the Tower can represent a governmental holiday. So, you know, his state of mind could be very much wrapped up in this on the 4th of July. Now, in the environment in the past, the mouse. The mouse is theft. It's also 7 of Wands, but it's a bit different. with Lenormand and stuff. Oh, now this is in the environment. Now, above the mouse, in the environment of the mouse in the past, there's the key, which can be evidence. So in the past, he was really worried about evidence and all this, an environment of theft, of loss, of taking what doesn't belong to you. You must reconcile yourself to a permanent loss. The need for him to reconcile himself to a permanent loss, but there's also theft there too in the environment. Presently in his environment, oh, there's the snake, Queen of Clubs. He probably views that as Nancy Pelosi and Crooked Hillary and all that. That's in his present environment. So, of course, the snake is not always, it can represent a woman. So, but it's enemies and manipulation as well. So at the moment in his environment, he's really, really feeling enclosed. Treachery or loss, or perhaps hypocrisy. Wow, hypocrisy and Trump? Never, ever thought of that. Have you ever thought of that? I think currently his state of mind, he feels the environment around him is full of enemies who are just ready to strike. That's in his environment, because that's above the moon. And I think he's been warned, the next month or so, things are going to come down heavy. So, hi, Sharon Sipe. Hi, Uncover the News. Hi, Crazy Cat Lady Farley. Now, we're doing Lenormand and possibly some Kipper and Sibylla today. So, the future environment around him is a child, which can be innocence. But, yeah, it could also be playing at innocent. I have met some very manipulative children. And it can also mean new starts, fresh starts. So children little small, it can also be small. We've got what looks to be the Page of Swords, which again is a page as a child, a spy in the camp. So in his future, he might be worried about that. Timing wise, and we're looking at future with a child timing, a child's birthday, 9 months, possibly a child's birthday in the environment. But here we're looking at his state of mind this is in the future, in the next month or so. His state of mind is isolation, feeling imprisoned, feeling constricted, feeling on his own. He's probably going to start bleating out, I'm innocent, and all this stuff's going to start coming out from him and invading the environment. And it's a witch hunt. So this is probably part of his playbook, or his hopeful playbook. Hi, Uncle Dan. Hi, Michelle Mabel. Yeah, thumbs up, thanks. And hello to everyone who's watching, who's not in the chat. I really appreciate you joining in and watching, and everyone else who clicks on the button later to watch my videos. I really do appreciate it. Okay. Oh, pet special this Friday night, my time. So I'll put up the thing for that too. Okay, let's have a look at contributing factors. In the past, contributing factors: birds, chatter, gossip, people talking. This is also the Seven of Diamonds, which is the Seven of Pentacles. And this is also consequences. So people are talking, chatter, gossip, But also presage short-lived problems, or if the card lies at a distance from you, a prosperous journey. He's not got any prosperous journeys here. Okay. So he's not got any prosperous journeys here. This is contributing factors, people talking and short-lived problems, but also consequences. So this was in the past. I think he was like, oh, they're going to be short-lived. And oh, thank you very much, Uncle Dan. I have some that says love as well, but I can't find them. I'll have to gather all my barrettes, as you call them, up. We call them hair clips. Contributing factor at the moment is, the lady. The lady, and she is walking away from the future. She's facing away from the future. Wow, that's a contributing factor. I think that Melania might be just about have enough. She is an important woman to him. When the lady is ready. Now, this is in the present line. But there's always talk to about a woman who's going to bring down Trump. So this could be the enemy in the environment as well. But whoever it is, turn their back on the future because they're facing away from the future line. They're facing towards the past. They're walking away. They don't want to be with him in the future. They don't want to be there. Hi, Shelby, Lisa. Yeah, beret for us is the French hat. Now, contributing factor in the future for Trump. Got a garden. Was it a pathway garden? Path 20 garden parties, socializations, gardens. Time-wise, it is birthday, wedding, baptism. So it can be about gatherings. It can be about socialization. August, moving in high society, having numerous and worthy friends, but you to beware of the company that cannot be trusted. This is him trying to get people together. He certainly wouldn't be adverse to the crazies trying to pull something stupid on between July and August to try and get him back in power. Yeah, you can never dismiss any concerns or any reports or talk about people doing this. Didn't match your pumps. That's Whitby. He's going off on the garbage truck. I put on one of my favourite things to do when I get a little bit stressed is to put music on and sing along with it. Or if I really want to have a good freak out, I'll put on a little clip of the Muppets doing Bohemian Rhapsody. And I love it. And I even put on the Monster Mash today. And I made James sit down and watch. He didn't. I would have liked it if he'd have sung along or danced along, but made him sit down and watch. And he was in a bit of not a good space, and he ended up in a better space. He said it did make him feel a bit better, and he ended up having a smile on his face and all that. But I love it when the Muppets do Bohemian Rhapsody, and if you look for it on YouTube, you'll find it. And you know the place where it goes, "Mama, I don't want to die." That one. That's all animal going, "Mama, Mama, Mama, yeah, you, Mama." Absolutely love it and adore it. It just cheers me up and gets rid of stress every time. I love music. I use music a lot. And yeah, hi Fern Robin Blank. Thank you. And yes, the Monster Mash, and just one-eyed, one-eared, flying purple, one-eyed, one-on, flying purple people eater, things like that. The more quirky, the better sometimes, and I love it. It's just a way to totally relax and let loose and have fun. And yeah, for me it works. It might not work for everybody, but I mean, James didn't let loose and have fun, but he said he did feel a little bit better after that, especially as I was dancing around and doing the Monster Mash and singing along to it. How about that song? Who's got short shorts? I don't know about that song. There's teeny weeny itsy bitsy yellow polka dot bikini, which I suppose is a little bit creepy. I suppose sometimes, YouTube can ruin a lot of things. Like, it's like everything wrong with this, and it's like by the end of the movie, you're like, oh my god. By the end of their review of this movie, you're like, oh my god, I've been cheering on lectures. Or things. So sometimes you just want to go, oh, there are some songs like that, are just creepy right from the start. But right there, the Streak. I love the Streak and Guitar Zen, but the Streak. Ethel, you get your clothes on. I love it. He wrote some other songs as well that were pretty good. Surprising. I'm not 100% sure if he wrote Little Green Apples or not, but cigarettes and whiskey and wild, wild women. So music to me is a huge part of my life. Have I heard of Cows with Guns? No. I haven't. I'm not I don't mind The Wall by Pink Floyd. I probably suppose it's their most well-known song. Comfortably Numb is great. Learning to Fly is great. But my favourite is Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Wish You Were Here, of course. Roger Miller did Little Green Apples. Thank you. Yeah, I love Little Green Apples. But to me, Shine On You Crazy Diamond by Pink Floyd is my, if I want to go to another, out there place and just, and I will, you can find it on YouTube, and I'll play the whole 25-minute version. Yeah, thank you for that. Roger Miller was Little Green Apples, yeah. He also did You Can't Roller Skate in a Buffalo Herd. England Swings Like a Pendulum Do, I think he did. So anyway, who will we move on to? Let's look at that question that somebody asked. I've got a 5-card layout for that question. At the top here. So I'm going to lay this one down first, right? Don't look, Ethel. Hi, Cheryl Hood. How are you, Debbie Fitzsimmons? Thank you for joining us. Okay. Has Trump got something crazy planned? 16 stars. He's certainly looking for people. The market crowd and all that are looking for him for inspiration with the stars. Thank you, Marie Sutton. And then we've got loyalty here with the dog, which is the first one. And the stork is rebirth, renewal. What's the stork? Change, migration. Yeah, so he's friends, he's loyal friends. They want the change and they're looking to him for inspiration and guidance. Okay. They want to bring about that change. The child again. He's innocent. They're determined. You know, he won. Everybody else was bad. He was innocent and he won. But they're going to be disappointed. It's not going to be the start they wanted. And I'm looking specifically here at the page of club set. It is a signal of disappointment. It's not going to happen. But we got the house. They are still determined that he's going to get into the house, back into the house, the home, the house, the dwelling, the family. And that's their aim. But look, it's just not going to happen, you know. It's been a new start. They're disappointed. They're going to be disappointed about not being able to get in the house. This is what they want. His minions want to get him back in the house. Okay, in 2 and 4. They want change. They want renewal. They want him. It proved that he was right. And so, but he's not. Little hits more. It's not going to happen. They're going to be disappointed. Will Trump have a mental evaluation? No. He doesn't want one. No. He might have to if he gets indicted. Then he'll probably go and get one. But he's not going to be found to be incompetent or anything. But he's going to try it. He'll have one if he gets indicted. How are the Trumpers going to react when they see Trump isn't in office in August? Oh, let's have a look. Might get the Sibylla cards out here. I'm going to use the Sibylla. Yeah, Rainbow Connection. It's cute. It's cute, Rainbow Connection. Oh, yeah, they're going to be out in force on the 4th of July. When's Mitch going? That's going to be an interesting question too. So we can look at Lenormand for timing on that too. But at the moment, I'm going to use the Sibylla, if I go back to the Lenormand card, to have a look at how other Trumpers going to react when they see Trump isn't in office in August. The Grand Signor in the middle. Amante. Got the books mixed up. Put the wrong book in the wrong. There we go. And the two Sibylla decks. So one doesn't really have much in it about the thing. So requited love, the lover attention. Yeah, they're definitely going to turn their attention onto it. But the Grand Signore, he's the man of high society. Speranza, Ada. Let's wait, dream, apprehension. They're not going to accept it, you know. But requited, unrequited is never ending, not giving up. But requited is a bit different. It's happened. This is what they want to happen. But their hope, their dreams for their Grand Signora. Yeah. Three, but the Grand Signora is, yeah, ill. The doctor's being called in. Or the man of the professional decision lawyer who can solve a problem. You know, they're not going to give up. Yeah, they're just going to keep going. They're not going to give up. They're just going to keep going. You know, the fact is that they're fooling themselves if they think he gives a rat's bum about them. If the Supreme Court has openings, if they win back the Senate in 2022, well, I imagine he would have said that they would not hear them. Is that what he said? They won't get the Senate back. He won't. I would imagine he said that he would not entertain any Biden nominations. So, yeah. But, yeah, no, his followers won't give up. They'll keep going. Which is dangerous. They're rabid almost. Oh, yes, there is. Hang on a moment, guys. There is most definitely a video of the Muppets doing Bohemian Rhapsody. Hang on a moment. I have a YouTube thing, you know, with Google and all that, where I go and watch videos and stuff. Hang on a minute, guys. Okay, there you go, guys. There's the link to the Muppets doing Bohemian Rhapsody. And you got to watch it right to the end. If you want to go and watch it for a couple of minutes and come back, please do. It won't bother me at all. Mitch McConnell. Okay, let's have a look at him. Get a different Lenormand deck out. How long? Oh, the Dems will win the Senate properly. I mean, not just by a couple of votes. They might even get the 60 majority. So I'm just going to turn the fan on. Will Mark Kelly and Warnock keep their Senate seats? Yes, I do think they will. Clarence, I do think they will. And I think the other guy as well from Georgia will keep his as well. But the thing is that their Senate seats aren't up for re-election because they were only voted in last year. So there's no worries about them losing their Senate seats next year, Clarence. 6 years for a term in the Senate. So you don't have to worry about Warnock. And I'm really sorry I can't remember the other man's name. And Mark Kelly. So, yeah, no, they're fine. You don't need to worry about them. Mitch McConnell. Yeah, he's making dogs bark along the road too. It's actually, he's not making the dog bark. The dogs are going off about the it's either the garbage truck or the recycling bin truck. So, yeah. The best person I've seen do an impersonation of Mitch McConnell is Mel. You know, Mel from Linda G's friend Mel does a great impersonation of him, possibly because he's from Kentucky himself. And I saw another really good one too the other day, but I can't remember where it was. Hi, Beverly Spencer. Yeah, so don't stress, Clarence, about Warnock, Mark Kelly, and I am so sorry I cannot remember the other Georgian senator's name. They're not up for re-election next year. So, you know, they've got a long time to get themselves in there, get the work done, get people believing in them and getting people behind them. Okay? Will there be a huge scandal on the GOP? Well, yes, there will, but we'll have a look at that too. But first, let's look at Mitch McConnell. How long is Mitch McConnell going to be there? Present and future. We won't worry about the past. We won't worry about the past. We're going to look at his present and future. Present. Lady. His state of mind. Present. Tree. The tree is, in terms of time, is a longer time. Future, how much time has he got in the future? Inevitable, predisposed. It's inevitable. So you would think that the tree would be solid a long time, but no. Trees, especially in some climates, they lose their leaves and inevitably they die. It's just nature. You had a look at that, did you? Shut my bell. Well, you can see why it's one of my favourite clips, and I love animal. So it's always going to be a predisposition. It's inevitable that he is going to go. Okay. His wife is very much on his mind at the moment. In the environment, there's him. His wife is above him. The tree is directly diagonal to him and above him for his future, his state of mind in the future. His state of mind in the near future is going to be, I'm going to have to go. In the environment, evidence. No, cross. That's a cross, sorry. Okay. The cross is right next to him in the environment. And so he's in the environment. The cross is right next to him in the environment. Okay, a real, not the best, environment in the near future for him, very close. And above that is something that was inevitable with the tree. So his wife is on his mind. His career, of course, is very much in the environment, but he's got the cross burden. Six of Swords, or no, Six of Wands, Six of Clubs. Contributing. That's crossroads. He's coming to the point where he has to it's the contributing factor at the moment is it's coming to the time. Don't listen to what he has to say. He's not going to be there next year. He's not going to be the minority Senate leader or the Senate minority leader. Yep. Contributing factor in the future is 8, the coffin, the end. Sickness is near. Face has its own ending to fear. You lose your money or hopeless to you. And what is the saddest? Your courage fails too. And that's right next to him as well. I don't think he's got long to go. We'll do one more month. So, whoops, enemies. He's going to be feeling all his enemies coming in. The moon in the environment. But he's got in his environment, between the moon, if it was night, right next to him, I'd say it's a rising. But he's got the cross between him and the moon. And contributing factors, fish. Again. He's got the fish swimming towards him, so he'll be relatively comfortable. But yeah, I think the time's coming where probably before the end of the year, you might see him leave. Oh, Cindy, I have not watched any of her videos for a while, but I really like her videos. Yeah. The end of the year. That's exactly what I just said, wasn't it? Before the end of the year. I'm glad to see that she agrees. Yeah, she's pretty good, Cindy, isn't she? That's all right. Hi, Marjorie Lara. Welcome. Mimi Rose, hi. Okay. Other questions? Somebody asked a question back here a bit. If you've got a question, if you can put it in. Special election. Thank you, Catherine Kuzi, for reminding me of that. It was a special election, wasn't it? Thank you. Yes, she is under investigation, Elaine Cho. Thank you for reminding me of that. So, Warnock, how will he go? Very, very strong. He got more than huge candle in the GOP. Yep, that's right. Yep. Warnock. Persevere. Burdens can lift if you persevere. In the past, so perseverance is important. The unopened book with stories concealed when pages were read, the truth. Deep devotion. Yeah, he's very, very, he's in, around him is birds, messages. Messages full of cheer. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Nearby cards hold available for home. His home district. Presently, he's dealing with things. Presently, he's dealing with a few people around him. Marjorie Taylor Greene, I think, is a big one. She's trying to do her thing. Yeah, the key, he's contributing factors to him in the future is he'll be able to overcome commitment to a full term. I think the ring full term, Bertrand. There might be a little bit of kerfuffle, but he's got the sun next to him, directly diagonally next to him. Yeah, I think it's going to be okay. I do think he's going to win the seat outright. I think he should be a little bit more vocal. Is Devin Nunes involved in Trump spying on his enemy scandal? Yes. Now, somebody asked, will Stephen Breyer retire soon? Let's see. The audience fled the Pillow Guy Trump rally. Really? Okay, first. Okay, I'm going to have to write down the questions. They're coming a little bit quick at the moment. Ooh, is that Sharon or Lisa? Would love to know. Either one, really, really welcome. I think that might be Lisa. Nasty woman, yep. So let's see. GOP scandal. Any resignations? Pre-November 2022. Brea, Supreme Court Justice Brea, will he retire? Nunes. Sharon or Lisa? Sharon. Yep. Hey, Sharon. Yes, Biden will put in a judge. So let's have a look here a bit. Back to Nunes. Nunes spying on enemies. Trump's enemies. Pillow guy. Trump rally. People fled. Why? Being DOJ prosecute anyone in Congress. Now I'm just going to do something. It's going to take me a couple of minutes. So I'm going to look something up, guys. Okay. And so just bear with me for take them up at break.